Sorry for the really long delay between episodes. I just wanted to make sure I could be in the right mood to do this because we're about to go through the final parts of the game. And this is where things get a little crazy. So, you'll see what I mean. Are you sure you want to enter? Yes. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet in this episode. I'm just trying to capture the right atmosphere, and I don't have a very good microphone right now. So please try and bear with me, alright? Let me just see if I can pull up the volume here. The first thing she said was, "You are finally here, Batter. The wait for your arrival has been a long one, but your way was in vain. You will do naught but raise trouble here. Return home." Always keeping his icy assurance, the Batter said, "That's what I did. This here is the cradle of my father. Your guardians have fallen. You are now queen of a kingdom that no longer exists." Surprised, but not at all taken aback, she asks, "Why have you destroyed the nation that I have rebuilt?" The answer was simple. "You've never been in this place to do the slightest thing. Your role was to take care of him. You have failed your task. Now, because of you, I must complete my sacred mission." Continually withstanding the attacks that the Batter had brought into the monotonous dialogue between them, the Queen called a spade a spade. "I have done all of this for him. I truly wish for my children to be happy. We were so busy preparing the birthday party that we forgot who it was for." The response eradicated the patience of the Queen. "You have ruined the carnival, Batter. I will not let you lay a hand on the son we have brought into the world. Today you will fall." Now, here is the Queen. This is the last really suspenseful boss. If you can hear the music, which I don't know if you can because, like I said, my volume is a bit quiet right now, it's very melancholic. I don't believe this is a battle either of them want to do, but the Batter feels he has to do. Now, the first thing you want to do is try and get rid of her. You've been wrong since the beginning. The first thing you want to do is see if you can get rid of her, add-ons. Once those are gone, the fight becomes much easier. But while those are there, she can do some really scary things. Well, comparatively. She's not as hard as Sugar once you get rid of her no dessert for you. Once you get rid of her add-ons, but while they're there, she can do some rather interesting things. Fortunately, if you're leveled enough, they die pretty fast, so you don't really get to see how bad it is. Vader Aloha, the Queen, 4th boss, Delta, Sigma, and Ipsilon, royal add-ons. I did that because I feel he loves you not. I did that because I felt it's important for you to actually know these particular bosses. Because it's not explored very deeply in the game, or really at all, but I feel like there's an important connection between these two that they miss out on the chance of explaining. Much like with Sugar and, Zachary. There is nothing but the void after me. Are you the one? Have you filled your life with beauty? I'm sorry, my queen. There isn't a 4th base. What? Don't bullshit me. That was very irresponsible on your part, Batter. I even made a big cake for the party tonight. Do you want some coffee, my love? Queen of the oh, shit, sorry. Hopefully you read that, because I didn't know that button would do that. It went all wrong. Time to forget about it and dream sweet dreams. Look, he has your eyes. They are full of fear. That's a very important line to dwell on. I'll let you guys piece together what that means. Chapter 0. The Batter. Also, this episode might go over a bit because I want to show off everything everything else this game has in one episode. Well, mostly everything. So if you've noticed a change in music, the atmosphere has changed quite dramatically. We've heard this song a couple times before, but we've never gotten the chance to actually listen to it. The Race of 1,000 Eds. I'm here. Now, in case any of you are wondering, that's not a blanket he's holding, that's supposed to be a ham bone. Just saying. You don't need to use competences on him. You'll see why after a bit. And he did nothing to stop us. There was nothing he could do. I'm scared of the dark. From now on, there will be no more darkness. Now if you come back out here, everything is all white, like the purified zones. Pretty freaky. And now, there's only one thing left to do. Stop right there, you imposter. I must say, I had placed the blindest of confidences, the solidest of hopes, and the most sincere belief in you. We can say I have erred to the bones. But the real betrayer is rather the one who lies beyond the eyes of the cat. What have you done, Deexo? Is the opaque mist of the Serenistic frame really your excuse for killing wife and child? You have not purified this place. You have destroyed, eradicated it. It has been immersed into a pristine nothingness. It's better like that. I should not have lent you my hand. I should have detected the black flame that consumed your soul from the beginning. Deexo, join me. Expiate the sins with me that we are guilty of preventing this monster from completing his work. Don't do that. I need you in order to purify the world. The time has now come to render your final and futile judgment. Now, there are 2 endings here. Technically 3, but I didn't do the criteria needed for the 3rd one. I'm only going to do the official ending. If you want to see the other 2 endings, I'm going to have to make you play the game yourself. I'm sorry, that's just how it's going to be. Too bad for you, Deexo. You will die in control of your evil marionette. It is time for you to wave goodbye to what little you have left of your existence. Now, the judge doesn't have his own unique battle theme, which I think is kind of sad. However, I would like to say that he is a much, much harder boss than the others. He can do some rather scary things if you let him. And I know I've said that about the Queen and Sugar as well, but you very well saw how scary Sugar can be. So... But yeah, you want to go all out on him. Especially since your stats, well, everything was recovered between fights. So, use this time to release all of your mighty judgment upon this false judge. Let the world be purified as the way it should have been. And there goes the judge. It's over. Escape from your purpose is impossible. The switch is currently on. Flip the switch. The switch is now off. Now, despite that this song is copyrighted, I feel you really need to hear it in order to fully capture the mood of this, so I won't turn it off. Instead, I'm going to silently let you watch the credits. because I don't know if there's anything beyond it if you don't get the secret ending. And that is off. Now, hopefully later in the week, I will have prepared a little something for you guys on my next project. And now that it's summer, I plan to do things much more fluently and regularly. I'll still be doing mostly indie games, things I can get away, things that I can kind of dodge the, copyrights on. 'Cause, yeah. Anyways, that's all I have. If you have any questions about the game, or if you want to talk to me about how I understand the lore, you can contact me on YouTube or on DeviantArt. I have the same name there, and I will see you guys next time. Later.